Welcome back. Here we are live, Totem Pole Nation. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Coach Taylor, what's going on, my man? Happy Wednesday to you, sir.
Hey, I'm just sitting here and I'm texting Coach Jim McNally, the GOAT. Um, he's what's that saying? He's the greatest rapper alive. Yeah, since
With
the last rapper retired, but he's the greatest O-line coach since the last O-line coach retired, and that's him.
man, yeah,
And me and him and us at Totem Pole Nation, the Championship Football Coaches Clinic. I think he's going to be doing a weekly podcast.
wow,
I
wow.
think it's going to be Coach is going to come on about once a week for about 2 hours, and it's going to be the Jim McNally podcast. I mean, I'm going to make a graphic. We're going to make a graphic, and we're going to give him and show him the love that he deserves because Twitter has been missing out on Jim McNally. There are so many fakes and so many frauds out there, but he is the real deal Holyfield, and he's taken over Twitter. He is motivated. He's up at 3:45 a.m. in his bathroom with some type of lawn chair showing that he invented this. It went from this to this because he realized when your hands are in your stance, you don't go here to here. It's this to this. Boom. So he's the greatest. And, he will always be available to tell his stories. I think one guy I wanted to talk about is John Madden. Look at that. John Madden probably – I'm going to ask him who the GOAT is. He probably will say Madden.
Man, without a doubt, and we are breaking news here on Totem Pole Nation. What just to have that guy in your corner? I mean, he's your favorite OL coach's favorite OL coach.
Ooh,
I mean,
I love that. Your O-line coach's favorite O-line coach.
He's your favorite O-line coach's favorite O-line coach, man. Without a doubt, man. I was watching his videos this morning, and to me, it just seems like he woke up feeling dangerous, man. He's showing stuff, and yeah, he's blocking that chair. Let me tell you what, if you can block a chair, you can block a man. If you can block a chair, you probably block a bear. You know what I mean? The guy, he's just such an amazing talent. Yeah. And speaking of amazing talents, man, last night I had an epic podcast with the Kurt Hines. Yes. And man, it was unbelievable. It was really a bucket list deal to communicate with that guy. And, his message is just one of just, toughness, just overcoming adversity. And it's so good to talk to people that have such a good message, behind them. It was just such a true blessing, and me being down here in Florida, him being in California, man, it was just, it was such a good thing. We exchanged numbers afterwards, and I told him, I said, look, man, if you ever get down here, we got a spot for you. You know what I mean? I know a resort will get you in, you know what I mean? And vice versa. I told him if I ever get up there over to where he's at, man, I definitely want to come check out a practice or, have him show me around the area. But yeah, guys, we're live here, and this is a beautiful, beautiful, amazing sunrise this morning. If you're seeing this sunrise, guys, you're doing good. You're definitely doing good. But yeah, man, we got a loaded day today. Right here about noon, we're going to go live from Cultivate Wellness. So I could not be more excited. My beautiful cousin Julia is going to take us on the tour. If you guys have any questions or anything, let us know. DeCarlos Mitchell, what's up, my main man? Good looking out. DC, baby. DC. Thank you for the love, my man. Right back at you, brother. Right back at you.
Hey, DC, look, you are the king of the 7-5 tuta. Oof. All right, I put you on the same level as I put Pharrell, as I put Timberland, as I put Missy, as I put Lawrence Taylor, as I put Bruce Smith. Now, we have a mission, DC. The mission is, and I want you to be a part of it. I want you to be on it. I want to put the GOATs, DC, on one podcast. DC Mitchell, Mike Smith, Tommy Riemann, and Mike Tomlin.
Wow.
You hear that, DC? I want DC Mitchell, Tommy Riemann, Mike Smith, and Mike Tomlin. I know I could probably get Mike Smith. I got Coach Riemann's number. But I want to get Mike Tomlin, Mike Smith, Tommy Riemann, and DC Mitchell all on the same podcast. I think it can happen. All right. Jim McNally, DC, is now a part of Totem Pole Nation in the Championship Football Coaches Clinic. Jim McNally will be coming on weekly to do a 2-hour podcast. The Jim McNally podcast, your offensive line coach's favorite offensive line coach. That's going to be in his bio today.
Amen. And the only guy that can probably get those guys would be somebody that's pretty gangster, probably somebody like Coach Gangster, if you know what I'm saying, in the 7-5.
Yeah. I'm probably just going to have to FaceTime Coach. All right.
All love, man.
Okay, so
all
DC, let's start making it happen. I don't care if we got to do it at 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, whenever. 8 a.m., 8 p.m.
Amen. The best ability is availability. But yeah, man, it was good stuff. You know, I learned a lot of things I never knew about Coach Hines, man. You know, he's an artist and everything.
Coach me up, man. Tell me.
He's got a book that he's going to be publishing here. It just so much phenomenal stuff, man. He used to have a problem with he would drink and he would make bad decisions. Doesn't that sound familiar? Back in his college days, man. He got a couple.
Who didn't?
He got a couple assault charges, man. He roughed up a couple police officers and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Pretty.
DC says he loves this, and when you're ready, I'm ready. Well, DC, I have Coach Riemann's number. Right there, and I have Coach Smith's number, but Mike Tomlin is somebody I know that Coach Riemann and Coach Smith, because when Coach Smith retired, Mike Tomlin tweeted out that he was the GOAT, that Mike Smith was the GOAT. So I could hit Coach Smith up. I might need to get Coach McPhee too involved. But Coach McPhee's not 7'5". He's got an honorary 7'5" card, I believe. But DC, I know you can make this happen. I know it because I know you know a guy that knows a guy. Because you are that guy. I watched Man on the Moon again. All right, Tony Clifton is coming out. Let's do it, DC.
And yeah, that's the motto of this podcast right here is friends. You know,
friends. How many of us have them?
Exactly.
I'm tone deaf. I sound good to myself.
Well, don't listen to anybody else then, Coach. Don't listen to anybody else. It's that voice that's inside of your head that's the most important. It's that man inside of that mirror looking right back at you, man. That's the guy you got to impress. Always believe in that. But yeah, man, you know, it's just such a bond that we had made with Coach last night. You know, we exchanged numbers and everything, and it was just it was magical, man. This is good. That podcast last night, that was gonna be with me for a long time, man. That's definitely gonna be one of my favorites of all time, man. It was just such good. We didn't even talk 1X and O, Coach.
No, you're not. I mean, that's not what's important. Everybody knows X's and O's. I mean, come on. Who can't run cover 3 deep, 4 under? Who can't run 3 deep, 3 under? Who can't run man free? Who can't play cover 0 max blitz? I mean, there's only so many things you can do in football. Run inside zone, outside zone. Okay, we want to counter. We want to power. You can't run them all. That's why Coach McNally is the inventor of the duo.
That's who I want to talk to.
Dude, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make all these graphics, the inventor of the duo. Boom. the inventor of this.
Hey, if you can block a chair, you can block anything. You know what I mean? That's the guy I want to talk to. I want to talk to a guy that can grab a chair and block it, and you just want to focus on that, man. That's good stuff right there, man. That was intense, and I'm talking 3:45. This guy just wakes up feeling violence, and he's already just lashing out on Twitter, man. I love it.
He's motivated.
He is, man. He's highly motivated, and for him.
Do you think that we've given him life? Do you think that we've given him life, that we've given him an outlet somewhere that he can coach?
Man, just like my granddaughter does for me, man. She makes me feel like I need to be a better guy. And I bet that's what we do for him. And he deserves it. You know what I mean? He's been amazing his whole career, and his story and everything is just is such a blessing. And, for him to tie his wagon to us, man, unbelievable. We're doing big things here at Totem Pole Nation, man. To have a guy like that in your corner, oh, man, I put him up against any coach. You know what I mean? The ties he has around the league is it's legendary. You know what I mean? And heck yeah, man. It's good to it's good to have people you look up to and people that you want to inspire that are younger than you. You know what I mean? It's a full circle deal. And that was one thing that me and Coach, we were just kind of going, back and forth with, when you see kids progress and stuff like that, and you can help these kids fight through adversity. And that's another thing, all you young guys that are out there watching, or young ladies that are out there watching, don't be intimidated by your coaches. Okay. Like, we love you, and we may appear like we've never had to deal with any major problem, and that's the exact opposite. The reason we're doing this is because we've been able to overcome so many situations, and maybe, there's one thing that we can say to you or help you out that'll get you over, the hard time that you're dealing with right now. So, go to your coaches, go to your teachers, go to the people that care about you, that love you, and, be sincere. Do not be afraid to ask questions, and even the hard questions. Those are some of the best ones. Those are the ones you get the best answers. And, it's a lot of it might not be exactly what you want to hear, but it's going to be stuff that you're going to need to hear, and it's going to help you grow. And it's most of the time it's coming from, firsthand knowledge. What is firsthand knowledge and what is secondhand knowledge? Firsthand knowledge is somebody that actually goes through the process and they learn kind of the hard lesson. And that's something that, I've got a master's degree in that. I've learned everything the hard way. And, secondhand knowledge is, maybe a coach giving you advice about something, or maybe a teacher giving you advice, or me telling you a story that I've kind of gone through, to kind of make what seems like a wall sometimes you're trying to get over just be a slight speed bump. That's what coaches are there for.
I text Coach McNally. I said, Coach, I need you to go over all of the things that you started or invented in football. He said that's going to take 2 or 3 hours. I said, I need you to text me all the coaches that you have mentored. That's another 2 or 3 hours. So I said, okay, Coach, I'll just call you today. Yeah, texting would be the best for him. I just need to get it. Dude, but I really need to record these conversations that we're having.
Dude, it's legendary.
Just to save and to have.
Without a doubt, man. Without a doubt, that guy, he is phenomenal. The bond that he has with you is it's unbreakable right now, man. You guys are a heck of a combo, man. You're a heck of a handler, and he's hard to handle. Yeah. Right?
No, he's not hard to handle, man. He tells the truth.
Oh man,
I told him, I said, me and my girlfriend, I had to take my girlfriend out to dinner, and then he texted me something. It was 2 words: blank night. You could fill in the blank, but that's what he sent me. He is a great man. He's a great mentor. That I have Jim McNally as my mentor. All right, you know what? Maybe Rick Trickett. I'm just gonna say, hey, Coach, let's get Rick Trickett on. Do you think that Rick Trickett has learned anything from him? Was he his friend?
Well, it would be like this. Maybe he learned something that he thought somebody else created, but like, just some of the basic, the duck demeanor. That was something he created. So everybody that
Yeah.
used that duck demeanor, those short, choppy steps, powerful, the power walk, that was all him. That's what he created. It's just phenomenal, man. He's the original author.
He said, I said, add this to your Twitter bio. Your O-line coach's favorite O-line coach. He said, too braggadocious. I said, yes, sir. You don't have to do it. I will be the braggadocious one.
Yeah.
So I will be the one that will be talking junk. I'm the mouth of the South.
He's your favorite O-line's coach, favorite O-line coach.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's that top tier dog, without a doubt, man. And just what a great personality, and it was so cool. We had Coach Tatum on, and he was telling the story, and he was just like, man, this, little guy and all this stuff, hey, man, that's why he goes by Mouse, but man, the mentorship, that's what you do, young guys, young girls that are listening. You find people that are super successful and you imitate them. You try to be around them. You ask them a lot of the questions that you want to learn. That's how you get better. If there's a craft you want to do modeling, well, you need to watch stuff on modeling at least an hour a day. You want to get into weightlifting, well, you need to watch videos for an hour a day on it. If you do that over 5 years, over a 5-year period daily, you're considered, a master of that. You know what I mean? Whether you have the certificate or not, Yeah,
no doubt, man. I was listening to some Run DMC last night on some radio station on XM. But I was thinking about Eminem and what Dr. Dre did with Eminem. That was done many times, in the past with guys like Jerry Lee Lewis and Elvis Presley. But in hip hop and Run DMC, I mean, basically Russell Simmons and Rick Rubin took a punk rock band, the Beastie Boys, and made them into a version of Run DMC. I mean, how smart was that?
Brilliant.
Yeah. Rick Rubin. Like, I was listening to him and Lex Friedman, dude. That is sweet.
That's a good
podcast. Was from Russia. He was in communist Russia, and Fight for Your Right to Party. He said that in Metallica. I think it was what song was it he said? I think it's from the Puppet Master one. One, he said that was America. That was America. Man, we're getting into it today. I'm back at work. I'm back in black. I'm back at work. I got my light blue on. I'm back in blue.
I see a phone number up there, man. He's locked in. He's dialing us up already, man. Look at that.
Yeah, DC.
Yeah, he dropped it. He dropped the number.
I got your number.
Okay,
DC,
cool.
I got you. DC,
cool.
Me. Oh, I can't.
Take that off. Take that off, man. Take that off. Yeah. Take that off.
Sorry about that, man. But that was like the Nelk Boys. The Nelk Boys, when they had Mike Tyson on, they put Mike Tyson's phone number up there. Dude. Did you know that? Have you ever watched those interviews with the Nelk Boys and Mike Tyson?
No, I have not. Good stuff.
Oh my gosh, dude! You want to talk about funny? Or the Nelk Boys and John Daly. Listen to them. That's who we need to get on, is the Nelk Boys, man. John Daly. That's the GOAT.
Golfer John Daly?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Listen to his stories.
Speaking of golf, man, shout out to all my people over at the Benoit. Love you guys. Miss you guys.
All right, so 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, we got PJ Gibbs.
Big time. Tell me all about that, Coach.
You know PJ?
No, tell me all about it.
He just came out with a series about his three safety defense. This basically is all the rage in college football, is playing with three safeties. Really, you're playing two safeties. You're just putting your monster man right in the middle of the field.
Okay.
But he's coming on at 8 o'clock. Let me look up here. Norm Chow emailed me back, and Norm Chow said he will come on the podcast. He's in Switzerland. All right, and Norm Chow's stuff used to be impossible to find. But Norm Chow,
offensive juggernaut.
Yeah, we got Coach PJ Gibbs. And he's at Golden Gate High School. Golden Gate High School in Naples, Florida.
All right.
That's south of you, ain't it?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. About a good
Gibbs defense. We got
2.5 hours, maybe.
Man, dude. Florida. I love Florida.
You can't go wrong here, man. It's the hotbed.
This guy's going to be good, man. This guy's going to be real good.
Yeah, this whole state is just so overloaded with talent, man. You know, it's a very impressive thing. And, you know, tonight we got on, it's going to be, we changed it up. It's going to be at 6:30 tonight. We're going live with Kevin Hardy, the 1996 Dick Butkus Award winner. And, man, I cannot wait to hear his stories. You know, he was an amazing player for the University of Illinois. He played with Simeon Rice. That team was loaded in college. He was the number 2 overall pick behind who? Mr. Throw Me the Damn Ball, Keyshawn Johnson. Yep, he was the number 2 pick. For the Jaguars, they had pretty much immediate success as soon as he jumped in there, man. They had, you know, Tom Coughlin was their coach.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know, they were just loaded on that defense, man. Tony Brackens was a guy. They had Clyde Simmons, the Eagle, was there to kind of, you know, have some mentorship over him, I'm sure. And that's the thing. I'm sure the guy went against, I don't know, a guy by the name of Tony Baselli.
Ooh.
Maybe any offensive line coaches, they might have heard of that guy. And another guy I'm sure he probably met in the hole once or twice, guy by the name of Fred Taylor. You know, and Mark Brunell was that quarterback, and that team was just, they were something else, man. They kind of came out of nowhere, but you know, that Tom Coughlin toughness was one that those guys bought into early and often, and they did. They had a lot of success early.
Dude, his Twitter is unbelievable, dude.
Who's that?
Coach McNally's. It's unbelievable, dude. Look what he's posting. Look at this. I mean, look at this. Dude, like nobody else has this. No one else is doing this.
He's a pioneer, man. He always has been.
Deshaun Watson plays where he keeps it.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. And closes. The guy wraps past him.
Man, that's wicked.
Heck yeah. But yeah, also, man, I'm going to be my rock star co-host. It's going to be none other than Big Kenny Tomlinson. Yeah, I cannot wait for that, man. That guy, he's grinding. You know, he is grinding, getting ready for this opportunity that he's got up in Northwestern. He's in Illinois. He's in Illinois.
Dude, how far away is he from Buffalo, New York? We should get him to drive up there and work out with Coach McNally, dude.
If you could make that happen, I believe his family could make that happen. I think that would be an amazing opportunity. If you can make that happen, man, that would be gold. Right. And I think that will definitely have him getting that full workout because that's all we want. And how about this?
Kenny, what? How do you spell his last name?
Thomason. I'll send it to you. All
right, I already got it.
Okay. But he, you know, it wasn't lasered, but it was right there. But he ran a 5.16 at 6'5", 315 pounds. So the guy can move. He's what you want in an offensive lineman, man.
Okay, let's make this happen, dude. This could be destiny. This could be destiny occurring.
This
All right.
is destiny. We'll have
All right.
him on a
I'm
podcast.
gonna say this
with
is my
Coach too.
friend's. This is my friend's son.
Yes. Best friend's son. Boom. Your best friend's friend. Your best friend's son. Like he is the OL GOAT. You know. Oh man,
This is my friend's best friend's son.
Yeah.
He is what?
6'5", 315. Runs a 4.15 or 4.19 40.
519.
5.19. Yeah. Man, wow, I got him. I got him faster than CJ. Oh, Chris Johnson. Not even close. But hey, you know, and I don't know. Maybe he's been training.
When is his Northwestern workout? Northeast.
I want to say it's the 15th or 16th at the University of Northwestern. Yep, but he needs a NFL coach to, request him to do the full workout.
All right. Well, he needs to go work. He's basically got a month.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But he's been getting ready. But
he is in what part of Illinois?
Getting ready with McNally is a whole nother.
Yeah. How much? Where does he live in Illinois?
Well, he's at McKendree University, right around that area. Apparently, he's been training with his mentor, Miss Jackie Joyner-Kersee. Right?
Oh, he has?
I don't know, man. To have those kind of wheels, he's got to be getting some insight, some insider information, man. You know,
he works for Jackie Joyner-Kersee?
Yes, he does. Yeah, that's the man right there. But yeah, man, I'm excited.
So he goes to McKendree now.
He's graduated. Now he just works for her, and he trains.
What part of Illinois is he in?
I'm gonna have to get back with you on that, Coach.
All right, I'm just gonna tell him he's in Illinois.
I don't know the exact town, but it's right there, on campus at the university.
He has a workout at Northwestern.
Mm-hmm.
On what?
I want to say the 15th or the 16th of March. So it's coming up. But yeah, so he's gonna be hosting. I'm just gonna be his sidekick and ask a few questions and just laugh, man, because I can't wait. Him and Kevin have been, friends since he's been, born and raised. You know what I mean? So to have an insider like that, a guy that's had an amazing career, a Butkus winner. Let's see the text. Let's see the breaking news text.
I sent him his huddle. I said, this is my friend's best friend's son. He's 6'5", 315 pounds, 5'9", 40, 5'19", 40. He is in Illinois. He works for Jackie Joyner-Kersee, period. He has a workout at Northwestern on March the 15th. If he comes to Buffalo, New York, how much would you charge to work him out?
He's family. Boom. Yeah. We are breaking news here live on Totem Pole Nation. This is GOAT stuff right here. But yeah, man, it's going to be awesome. I'm going to have, all of us are going to be locked in today right at 6:30. And, Kevin's got some sons that are just phenomenal ball players as well. I believe one's in college now and one is getting a lot of offers as we speak. So definitely want to talk about his guys and how they're doing, and just talk about, Kevin, kind of life, right now, what he's got going on now. I believe he's in the Jacksonville area still. So, yeah, man, I cannot wait. It's going to be must-see TV when we all get on, for sure. And I could not be more proud of Big Ken, man.
I'm pretty sure Coach McNally is going to want to work him out, dude, because he's going to coach.
Yeah, he is. I mean, exactly. He doesn't need to he doesn't have to block the chair. He could block Kenny. You know what I mean?
And if he needs pads or something, he could just order them. I'm pretty sure Coach has got some type of pad.
He probably knows.
His dad or something. Yeah. His dad could probably go or something with him, or his brother and hold the pad.
He would love that, man. He would love that for sure. And that's the thing, man. You know, his dad is really tight with anybody that's been at that University of Illinois. But man, he sent me awesome pictures of him just hanging out with my favorite linebacker of all time, the one.
So
and only
he knows
Dick
Kevin Hardy.
Butkus.
So
Oh man,
your
him and
guy
Kevin are
knows-
best friends. Yeah, him and Kevin are like best friends, man. Yeah.
This kid knows Kevin Hardy.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I've seen pictures with him hanging out with Dick Butkus, man. How cool is that? And that's the only I do own some jerseys, and that is definitely one of my most favorite jerseys to wear is my Dick Butkus jersey. That and Al Bundy, ladies and gentlemen.
Kevin Hardy that played for the Jags.
Yes, sir. Who went against Tony Baselli. He'll know Tony Baselli, I'm sure.
Oh, he's gonna know Kevin Hardy, I bet.
Yeah.
This kid knows Kevin Hardy. Kevin Hardy played at Illinois, and
yeah, he's probably had to set up some blocking schemes to. That's what I want to know from Coach too, and I think you tried to dive into it. Like, were there certain players that y'all had to really scheme against? You know what I mean? Because some guys, like you went in with him with the Aaron Donald for a little bit, but he was already on to something else. But yeah, that's a thing I would like to know as well. But yeah, Coach, I know you got a big one here later on here shortly. So whenever you want to get this thing done with, man. Oh, I think we got Coach Tatum just checking in.
Yeah, he said good luck to him. He's talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Coach, and you can find him. I believe it's at Kenny Tomlinson on Twitter as well. And yeah, man, give that guy a follow.
I mean, Coach McNally. I mean, all he's got to do is drive to Buffalo, New York. I mean, how far is Illinois?
Man, these guys are used to, driving, to every Big Ten place, man. That Buffalo is not gonna, end these guys. They've done a lot worse, with a lot more, So yeah, man, I bet we could.
That's a good trek, man.
I bet we could coordinate that.
That's 10 hours.
These guys are built for it, man.
Get in a plane.
Check this out. They drive to Florida. That's a lot longer trip. Yeah, they do, man. They drive right down to Florida. But yeah, you're right, man. Big Ken, he's a pro, man. He's come down here. I picked him up from the St. Pete Clearwater Airport before. So yeah, it's no big deal. Coach, it just got dark, man.
Yeah, no, they want to save money on these lights. And then, after a few minutes that it doesn't, I mean, it's actually smart, really.
Yeah.
My dad used to always complain about leaving lights on. And now you don't even have to turn the light off. It automatically cuts off itself.
You're getting attacked there for a second. Red team go, red team go.
I'm good, man. I'm just pumped up, about this opportunity, man.
Man, without a doubt, man. That's what we do. We're just chopping it up.
He ain't read none of the messages. I've sent him like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages. Wow. I said, this is my friend's best friend's son. He's 6'5", 315, 5'9", 40. He's in Illinois. He works with Jackie Joyner Kersey. He has a workout at Northwestern on March 15th. He comes to Buffalo, New York. If he comes to Buffalo, how much would you charge to work him out? He's sharp. He understands football. He graduated college, and he has a pro day at Northwestern. This kid knows Kevin Hardy, who played at Illinois in the Jacksonville Jags. Kevin is coming on my friend's podcast tonight with this kid. This is Coach Bald. It's Coach Bald's friend's son. He knows Coach Bald. He thought Coach Bald was the dude for Texas high school football chat. He wanted to know why Coach Bald wasn't bald. She said, so is that the guy that I tweeted about? And I was like, no.
Often imitated, never duplicated. I'll tell you what, man, we maxed out on handsome bald guys yesterday as well on that Coach Hines podcast.
Yeah, man.
That was such a good time, man. And
I could tell y'all were having a good time, man. Because me and her watched it.
Oh, wow, man. Yeah,
we were watching. That's when I was sending all those messages, man.
Yeah, man, you sent me a picture of her. Holy cow, Coach. You are such a lucky guy, man. She is just drop dead gorgeous, man. I'm so proud of you for that, man. I love you, man. I'm just so happy for you, man. I'm glad y'all got to do that.
Are you gonna cry?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm a little excited right now. I'm a little winded right now.
Dude, we can go from laughing to crying within the same word.
We can, man. We're brothers like that. And in fact, I did last night, I did get a little choked up. We were talking about, my aunt, and I never did get to, really say goodbye to her, but I know she'd be really proud of what I'm doing right now. And also, man, I mentioned, in short, our relationship and how, going to your house was really, for me, one of the first times that I got to sit at a table, with people and kind of look at each other and talk as you eat. And I told Coach, it felt like, sitting in court, sitting on the stand with the judge next to me, with the way with your pops and everything. And I
remember how you used to hold. You remember my dad giving you such a hard time about how you hold a fork?
Yeah. Hey, man, I was a shoveler, man. I was just yeah, man.
He goes, man.
I didn't know if you guys are going to attack me.
He goes, he said, are you trying to kill it? You eating a steak? He's like, this is how you do it.
I thought I saw it moving, Coach.
You remember my dad doing that to you?
Oh, yeah.
So
he's
he's basically imitating you to show you what you look like.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's actually, that's why my dad, he's a heyoka, dude. He's a backwards walker.
Yeah,
he's
man.
like Andy Kaufman, dude.
Man.
You got to watch that movie, Man on the Moon, dude. You would love it. Like, Nino's like, I don't get it. This ain't funny. Like, some people didn't think he was funny. Some people didn't think it was funny because the joke was on them.
Right,
but
right.
You got to watch it, man. You got to watch it.
Good stuff. Where are we at here? Okay, we're still doing good time-wise. I want you to be able to get out of there.
We're gonna go till 7:45. We're just sitting here talking about friends. Man. Friends.
Yeah,
here's friends. Friends is this.
Yeah.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. I teach my classes this. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Yeah, when you need something, you want a lot of people to be your friend. When you need something, but when you don't need anything, is that person your friend? If you have a lot, do you have a lot of friends? If you have nothing, do you have a lot of friends? He said, I'm your friend. My dad used to say, in your life, you're going to have 5 true friends, and 3 of them are lying to you.
Wow.
So that's the type of knowledge that I was brought up with. It's always a friend. It's always a friend. It's never your enemy. You never hear anybody say, oh, my enemy left with my wife, or my enemy stole my girlfriend. It's always a friend, because you don't let an enemy get close enough to you. It isn't, oh, my enemy stole my wallet off of my dresser. My enemy stole this from my house. It's always a friend. My pop said the same thing. It's always a friend. Et brute. Watch this. You want to see something? Stuff right here that should be going viral.
Coach is on one this morning.
Last year, a girl gave this to me. She got it off of Amazon, and nobody else could relate to this girl, but me and my coach, Coach Neal. And I didn't know it at the time, but I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. But I didn't realize what it was, dude. It's Julius Caesar. And he gets stabbed in the back.
Oh, man.
Dude, somebody created this with a 3D printer. But look at this. Is that not a great idea? It's a pencil pen holder, and it's Julius Caesar getting stabbed in the back. Look at that. It's like a porcupine. It's always a friend. This guy right here, he was a friend to the common man. He was not rich. He was not from a family of politicians. He was actually from the streets. And that's why it was so. It wasn't the dude's podcast. That's the historian. He said that when he died, he left all of his money to the people, and it ended up being like $300 a person in the entire Roman Empire. Something crazy.
Wow.
Like
That's a lot of money back then.
Great? Look at that.
That is cool.
Julius Caesar, dude. A girl gave this to me, and I mean, it meant so much to me.
You need to reach out to her and just thank her again.
I don't know where she is. She'll find me one day. You know, she'll find me, or I'll find her. But man, friends, show me your friends, and I will show you your future. Mark Marrow, reach out to him. Reach out to him, Kyle. Hit him up. Get him on your podcast, the Pro Wrestling Podcast. Get Mark Marrow on there. Get him to talk about his mom.
Ooh.
Get him on there, dude. He'll come. He will come. What about getting Tim Kite? E plus R equals O. You know anything about E plus R equals O?
I want to hear all about it, Coach.
All right, it's event. An event occurs. Event plus reaction equals the outcome. You get fired from your job. All right, you're mad. You go home. You do something stupid. That's your reaction. That equals the outcome. You get fired from your job. You're Sonny Dykes. You got fired from Cal. You go to Texas Christian, and then that guy gets fired. You become the head coach. And your reaction was you didn't quit. You kept going. Outcome is you're playing in the national championship. Event plus reaction equals outcome. That's his whole thing he preached. The guy was from Ohio. He was like a motivational speaker, psychologist guy, and he got hooked up with Urban Meyer. And I sent him a message yesterday on Twitter. I've always liked this guy and his stuff. Jim Tim is now on Twitter.
Good. All right, Jim. I'm definitely going to give you a follow, buddy.
Tim Kite has 39,000 followers.
Wow.
All right. He's Focus 3, Bluffton, South Carolina, Columbus, Ohio. This guy got hooked up with Urban Meyer, and Urban Meyer put him on, and then he blew up. Because Urban Meyer believed so much in his philosophy. And now he's working with Lincoln Riley and Southern Cal. And he's coming on.
Wow.
Look at this.
That's a blessing right there.
All right, we're almost done. I said, been following your work since Coach Meyer at Ohio State. We just had Coach McNally and Tony Franklin last night, have Brent Prime, Bernard Clark on today. I'm a high school coach in Richmond, Virginia. It would be an honor to have you on for however long you could do it. We use StreamYard. Thanks, Tim. I didn't even say I had a podcast. Did I? Yeah. He goes, would love to. We are in our second year working with Lincoln Riley in USC football. So lots of insights from that journey. Please email my admin. She can coordinate calendars. I said, you made my day. Thank you.
Now, Coach, exactly what is his kind of affiliation? What does he bring to that program?
And he preaches that
just the
E
message.
plus R equals O.
Okay.
That it's the event occurs. You lose a game. You give up a sack. You get in trouble with the law. But it isn't the event. It's event plus reaction equals O. And then it's BCD. He's big into BCD. No BCD. No blaming. No complaining. Blame, complain, defend. No blaming, no complaining, and no defending. What that means, don't blame others. Don't complain about what's occurring. And then D, don't defend other people's wrong actions. And that's his whole deal. I mean, that's when I read the first book or whatever it was. If I listened to it, I can't remember, but that was it.
Man, without a doubt, you can't. It's hard to make a good decision when you're angry or when you're mad. You know what I mean? It's just hard to make a good decision. You really have to take a step back, try to look at things from another lens, detach yourself from the situation. It it's a tough thing to do, but as I get older, I think I get a little bit better at it. You know what I mean, Coach?
Yeah. I mean, some people, come on over here, man. Some people, they like the feeling that he is. This is my friend. He is our resident totem pole outdoors specialist. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna start. Anybody out there, anybody that wants to know about turkey hunting, come on up here so everybody can see you. Now, this is another sexy bald man. All right, so we're gonna have a lot of female followers here pretty soon because of these guys. I just want to bring on our guest, Coach Neal. All right, he's known as Coach Disrespectful Energy. All right, he is IB calling. All right, IB calling because he is the turkey caller. He is the turkey slayer. He is the guy that turkeys fear. Tell us a little bit about turkey hunting, Coach.
It's coming up, man. We're just coming off of the world's biggest turkey show, the NWTF convention in Nashville. It's like the biggest convention for conservation in North America.
Wow.
So when you say conservation, what do you mean? Because some people think that killing animals is wrong.
Well, the members who join the conservation, I think it's like $35 or $40 for a membership. That money goes towards that organization to create, like wildlife preserves or land. It funds the maintenance for those lands for those animals to create natural habitat.
So we're actually helping the environment. We are pro-environment. We are pro-earth.
Yeah, 90% of all hunters, they pay for conservation.
That is great. See, we are pro-conservation of the earth, and we're here to help. That's what Totem Pole Nation is all about. Is it windy in Florida? Lee Spickerman is complaining about your mic. Now, St. Pete Rejuvenate is sponsoring Totem Pole Nation and the Life Lessons podcast, and they're getting a big upgrade down there in South St. Pete. What type of equipment has St. Pete Rejuvenate are they providing for our South St. Pete location down there where you're at there?
Coach,
Totem Pole headquarters. Totem Pole Nation is headquarters out of St. Petersburg, Florida. That's Totem Pole.
Hey, we're Totem Pole Nation South. Right? We're Totem
that
Pole
right
Nation
there,
South.
that ain't the low man on the totem pole. Maybe that's not the best place to have it. Maybe
Coach,
we can show you where we live. Coach, where do we live at, Coach?
I live down in the field house.
A van down by the river. He lives in a van down by the rivers, where I heard.
Yeah, maybe.
Down at Dutch Gap, Coach. They won't live in Dutch Gap no more.
Been having too many ladies show. I had to move locations.
Oh boy.
They have to go down to Hopewell.
Hopewell.
If this
tent, from.
If
Hopewell
this tent's a rocket.
Appalachia. Hopewell and Appalachia. It don't get no lower than that. Victoria, Virginia is nice compared to Hopewell and Appalachia. This guy's grandpa was a great coach at Chester Bengals. He coached Boogie Henderson.
Wow, man,
Yeah.
that's a
We need to
great
get Boogie
name right there, man.
No,
We definitely want to get Boogie. We want to get Oxendine on too, man.
Ooh,
See what he's
love
doing
Oxendine.
right now.
Dude.
Ken Oxendine.
What a powerful speaker. If I hit Ox up, he'll come. I
Really?
know Boogie too. Boogie's smart.
I'd love to get those guys on. And yeah, man,
Let's do it, dude.
I grew up loving Boogie Henderson, man. He was, one of my favorite guys' cousin, man, Anthony Moore.
Yeah, and we're gonna get him. I'm gonna hit him.
Rest in peace.
And I'm gonna get you on, and we're gonna talk about Coach Williams.
Right.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about Vic Williams. That's why we're gonna get him on.
Good deal.
Yeah, because I want Coach Williams. I'll say something about Coach Williams before we get off here. He grew up with Coach Williams, riding the tractor with him. His grandpa and Vic were good friends.
Oh,
and
man,
Coach
that's awesome.
Williams, he, I find it an honor, man. I find it an honor that I lost one game my first year at Meadowbrook to Coach Williams, and that loss, caused him to make the playoffs and to win a state championship.
Wow.
It was an honor to lose to him and to lose to that program, and for him to win a state championship, and then he passed away. How many months later?
Like 9 months later.
9 months later, after winning the state
Wow.
championship, Coach Vic Williams. So I was just a part of history. We
Yeah.
were a part of history in that, and I didn't know it at the time why, but that's okay. I'll take that role in history. And it was an honor, man. It was an honor to
Amen.
coach against him. It was an honor to lose. No, I got another one coming on here.
Later, boys.
Hit our sponsors up.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep going on here. Check this out. Right at noon, Cultivate Wellness. We're going to take you in store. My beautiful cousin Julia. We're going to give you the whole rundown. We're going to take your questions. We got questions. So just tune in at noon today. All right. When you're on lunch break, take your lunch with us. And also, big shout out to our sponsor, St. Pete Rejuvenate. Health is wealth. Go on the website, stpeterejuvenate.com. Same with Cultivate Wellness, cultivatewellness.com. Health is wealth. Change your life. You don't have to deal with all the things you're dealing with. We'll help you out in every aspect. But after that, besides that, Totem Pole Nation, man, thank you guys so much. We love you guys. We're just trying to bring you some good new content. You tell us what you want, and we'll do our best to bring it. We got the GOAT Coach McNally going to be doing a podcast, so big things are happening here, and we want you guys to be a part of it. Anything else, Coach?
Nah, brother, let's roll. We got this.
Right. We love you guys, Totem Pole Nation. To the next episode.